What's going on, guys? Now I'm going to do my PS2 game collection in its entirety. This, as you can tell, this is not the biggest PS2 game collection in the world, but I've seen smaller ones on YouTube get like 20,000 views or so. So it's obviously not the biggest collection in the world, but I do cherish it. Been kicking it with the PS2 for 15 years. I'm going to give my 2 cents as best as I possibly can, but we're not going to waste any time, so let's get right into it. We'll begin with SpongeBob's Atlanta Scorpius. Had a lot of fun with this when I was a kid. I loved the concept of teamwork. I liked how, like, in the early levels, you had to do with SpongeBob and Patrick in the caves. You have to use their different abilities to move across the level in the different, like, the caves and stuff. And at some point, you get separated. You have to work just by yourself with SpongeBob or Patrick with either the spatula or Patrick's weight getting in the cannons and stuff. And even though it's in a one-player format, I do love the concept of teamwork, and it was just a lot of fun back in the day. So, and we have Bolt. I liked this a bit. I loved the movie, so that's why I picked it up. The animation was alright. What I didn't like was, like, if you wanted to use a special ability, you had to charge up this power bar thing, and then once you do the special attack, the thing would deplete, and you had to wait to recharge it, and it would take forever. But overall, the levels were pretty fun. It was a little frustrating at times, but it was a pretty good game. And then we have Call of Duty Finest Hour in this generic blockbuster case. I remember back in middle school, everyone was playing Modern Warfare 2, and I was so desperate to get a Call of Duty game. I got this on PS2 Finest Hour. I liked how you had to wait for one of your teammates to die in the first level to get your hands on an actual gun. And for its time, the animation was pretty good, so it's pretty fun. And we had the original cars. I had so much fun with this growing up. All the mini games were so fun, unlocking different paint jobs and race tracks and stuff with the cheat codes. It was so much fun. The levels were so fun to play through. The environments were so fun to explore. I just had so much fun with this. Is a classic for me on PS2. And then a direct sequel to that, which is Cars International. Pretty much a copy and paste of this game with some new characters, some new tracks, and some new ideas. It was pretty fun. I like the idea that there's like an arcade, there's like stadium races where as you complete the game, like the Lightning McQueen racing headquarters, like you can see the timeline of how it builds and construction and stuff. The animation was pretty good. Driving in the dirt was a pain in the ass because it would just slow you down and it would make races a little irritating, but good game. Then we have ESPN College Hoops CK5. This is Josh Childress. He's not in the game. I looked. He's not in the game. What I didn't understand back in the day was why the NCAA couldn't use real player names. So even though the same players were on the same teams, every time you loaded up the game, their names would be different every time. So it would just be like fake names. Like if you get a white dude on Duke who's like a 7-foot center, like one time his name would be Todd Murphy or something like that. The next day it would be like Angel Watson or something. These are just random names that I remembered. And it would freak me out. Like, why the hell are their names changing? It was weird, but game was a lot of fun. The commentary, though not dynamic, was really fluid, and it was a lot of fun, and it was a kind of authentic ESPN experience. And then ESPN NBA basketball with Iverson on the cover. Oh, what a classic. The ball does not swish when it goes to the net, but it was a lot of fun. The teams are so nostalgic. You got Shaq and Kobe on that Lakers team that went to the finals and was supposed to win but didn't. You had Iverson on the Sixers. You had a young Timmy and like a rookie Manu Ginobili, rookie LeBron. It's a lot of fun. GTA San Andreas is a classic, you already know. One of my favorite games of all time, Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. This is not the Japanese import. This is a not-for-sale copy where if you got the PS2 console and the game in the big box set, this is the game that came in there. So much fun. Me and my friends still to this day, we all play it on PS2. We'll stay up all night. We get so competitive doing the 2-player battles, and we'll go on Trial Mountain with the Dodge Vipers. On lap 2, we'll do the drag race, and we'll just duke it out, and we'll battle. It is so much fun. For its time, 2001, the graphics are amazing. I love this. The racing is so fun. The sounds are so authentic. This is such a classic. One of my favorite games of all time. One of the best games ever made. You need to have this in your collection if you're a PS2 owner. You need this game. It is so amazing. I love it. What an incredible game. Guitar Hero 3. Have the 360 version as well. I prefer that one. This is pretty fun. Harry Potter, Prisoners of Azkaban. Pretty good game. I liked exploring the environments and stuff like that. Once you get outside of Hogwarts, it was pretty fun. Lego Star Wars. I love the multiplayer. I love the free play mode. How you can use different characters to truly beat a level by collecting all the studs and the canister pieces and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. Madagascar. The mini games in this were so much fun. I loved the shuffleboard, the mini golf, and the different customization. Like you give Alex a crown, you give Marty a hat. It was a lot of fun. The levels were pretty fun too. MLB 2K6, the mini games were so much fun. The cheat codes were so much fun. They made the game so much fun. You could bunt for home runs. It was the coolest thing ever. This Yankees team was so stacked. You had Jeter, A-Rod, Sheffield, Matsui, Giambi. Oh my God, this team was so stacked. And the commentary was really good too. And like John Miller and Joe Morgan would be talking about like just some random stuff, and then as soon as you hit a home run, they immediately stop what they're doing to like call the play. It's so much fun. Then we have Meet the Robinsons. This is an okay game. The levels are pretty irritating, but it's decent. And then Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. You already know it's a pretty fun game. It's classic. NBA 2K10 and 11 on PS2. I have the 7th-gen version, so you're probably wondering why I have this. This was my introduction to basketball, so I owe this game a lot. And to be fair, this does give the players colored shoes to coincide with their team color, whereas this one, of course, gives you generics for all the teams, all the players. This is a lot of fun, though. I did enjoy this a lot. 2K11 was pretty good, too. NBA Hoops is an arcade classic back in the day. Shaq shooting full-court threes and just swishing them, doing crazy dunks. This is so much fun. This gets addicting. I recommend this to anyone, but if you get this game, beware. It is so addicting. NHL 2K10. One thing I like about this is for a PS2 game, there is some dynamic commentary where like they'll talk about players and like their stats from the previous season, talk about their abilities, and there's actually some dynamic commentary, which is very uncommon in PS2 games. Don't know if you knew that, but it's a lot of fun. The graphics are pretty good for its time too. For 2009. Need for Speed Pro Street. I prefer the 7th-gen version. Cars are pretty cool, but learning how to drive manual is a pain in the dick. Pirates of the Caribbean, Legend of Jack Sparrow, this is a lot of fun. Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights is the game that started off for me on PS2. Love this game a lot, owe it a lot. So much fun, so reliant on strategy and very time-consuming, but so much fun. Can't go wrong with Scooby-Doo. Sonic Heroes is another classic that I love. Oh my god, so amazing. Spider-Man 3, this is another great one. Comes with a DVD where interviews with Stan Lee and the cast of the movie and stuff. Once you get the black suit, it's so much fun. You just beat the shit out of the gangs. You fly to New York City with the advanced powers and stuff. So much fun. The final level is, oh my god, the final level is atrocious stuff. It's so annoying and so hard. Spider-Man Web of Shadows, Amazing Always Edition. F this game. Fucking side-scroller. Why the hell they make a side-scroller? SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, this is another classic. Oh my god, I love the combat, I love the animation, I love how you get to beat the shit out of the robots, and again, just like the other game, there's a lot of teamwork comes into this. Stacked got this for only one reason, because I saw 2 copies of it side by side at my local mom and pop store. This copy was $1, the other copy was $2. Picked up the $1 copy, guy running the store didn't even notice, so this is actually pretty fun. Strike Force Bowling, another classic. Oh my god, the animation's so cool. It's so creative, so whimsical. The characters are in here pretty cool. The reactions when you like just miss a strike are so hilarious. Love this game, gets really fun. Stuntman's pretty cool game. Summer Athletics, just picked this up at Walmart for $5. I haven't even played it yet, so I don't have any opinions. And then of course Tony Hawk's Project 8. This is my introduction to Tony Hawk and skateboarding in the series in general. Love this game. I prefer the 360 and PS3 versions by far, and Tony Hawk's Proving Ground on 360 is a lot of fun too. But this one was pretty fun. It was pretty cool, and I do enjoy it. So that is my PS2 collection, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Smack the like button if you did. Be sure to leave a comment, subscribe, and take care. We will see you next time.